Bandits will stay disgracing you. We want to talk about Haley's DDG problem. Let's get into it. This is Ama.
And Mary. And we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below.
All right, let's go.
So
DDG came out with a song.
Yeah.
Trying to
justify
the fact that he wants to go out there and cheat. He wants to start acting the fool. He wants to gaslight Haley to kind of comfort him about like him being insecure.
And that's her problem, that he's insecure.
Like,
and she should be acting a certain way because he has insecurities.
Yeah, and also because he doesn't want her. He wants her to dim her light because she's rising now, with her movie Little Mermaid, and so she has to go on all these different events promoting the movie. That's really what he's insecure about. He's insecure about the fact that he got with someone who was out of his league. Yeah. So he gonna stay insecure. He didn't become insecure after her star side to rise. He already knew that he was batting out of his league when he went to be with her. And this is why we tell girls, women, young women, do not even date, do not even befriend men who are below you, who are not in your own class. The man is low class. How is he low class? He ain't got no damn manners. He does not know how to behave. He does not know how to be in a relationship. He does not know how to protect you. He does not know how to provide a safe space for you. Why the hell are you with someone like him? And then he has a whole song, and at the end of the song, he curled up with another woman with her back towards him.
And her butt on him, but you're worried about her holding hands with someone?
Like, oh, she's holding hands with her co-star, and because you're doing this, because you are acting in a movie, do you love me? Like, first of all, my job has nothing to do with you. This is the problem.
You wouldn't know anything.
This is the problem. Bandits stay wanting to be in the jobs that women have. Why is that? Because he will prefer she starts probably being in his raunchy songs that really are not popping anywhere. I had never heard of this person before he started dating Haley.
And you know what I think is interesting? Because to me, this song is probably going to pop off. One, because he's basically dissing.
It's not going to go far.
But people are going to
because he's not talented, so it's not going to go.
But people are going to tune in or whatever and stream it.
But it's not going to be sustained.
But it's obviously not. But because he's going to get a little bit of clout off of this, you know why? Because he's dissing his girlfriend. People are going to want to know what's going on. So basically, that song is going to get some type of traction just based off of that. So it's like, obviously his music was not popular before. I could not name not one DDG song at all. I couldn't even, like, somebody told me that he trolls and he's been able to help his family get out of the ghetto through trolling. That's not sustainable. So as far as I'm concerned, if you can't do something that is sustainable with the actual talent you have, you're not really popping. I'm sorry, you're not. So,
and you have this girl who is blessed, who's gifted, who's talented,
who has done nothing but love you, regrettably. And you have decided to come out here because you're insecure. Isn't it men who go and tell women, "Oh, you need not to be insecure. You need to come and trust me." So I better not see no ban in the commentary section talking about how she needs to acquiesce to him because he has insecurities. Because the same breath y'all will go and say, "Oh, women are insecure, so you need to handle that. That ain't got nothing to do with me." His insecurities ain't got shit to do with Haley.
One of my best friends told me, he said, we're talking about the kind of woman he's looking for. And he said, the one thing I will not want in any woman who presents to me as being insecure, I don't want her because it leads to so many things. And I was like, but I mean, you being with this woman, maybe then she'll begin to like get over her insecurity. He's like, you just don't understand. Absolutely not. I don't want someone who's insecure. And it's like, when I see fools like DDG, it just reminds me of that, do not be with anybody who's insecure because they are a shitload of problems. It's like this chain around your damn neck, and they try to pull you down to their level because they're not even ever daydreaming of rising, ever. And, he can't do anything on his own merit. So even this song that maybe may go viral or not, even this might be the song that becomes the most popular, right?
Of course.
But even that, he's stepping on her neck to get something to pop up for himself.
Well, we said it. We said men will embarrass you, especially when it's not
they
the right
are
one.
Low class
Yeah.
and below your station.
And we're not talking about money.
You got to go and listen to what Maya Angelou said. Unequals cannot be friends. And as Mary always says, if they cannot even be friends,
They can't be lovers. They can't be boyfriend, girlfriend.
No.
They can't be spouses. They can't be
No,
nothing. If you can't even be the
nothing.
basic level of friends,
Nothing.
that's it.
So just like he's low class, ain't got no damn manners to save his damn life. You're there
The
accusing
way he
her of
talked
something,
about her
and then
so crass, calling her every name in the book except
I
for a
know.
child of God. And he wants to sully her good name. That's why you're here
That's
talking about her
exactly.
messing with other people when you know goodness well that's
She
not
is
true.
working.
The way she has always been so smiley, happy whenever
Yeah.
she sees that dust ball. He came to see her on her little mermaid tour
what is
or
she
whatever.
doing
and
on
she was
camera
jumping up
for
and
the
down.
children? Like, come on, your video that you just made laying up with that woman like that. Okay, that young woman like that. What is that? What is that? You talk about somebody else. What is that?
And my thing is, Haley,
I don't even want to waste my time talking too much about this fool.
I actually just want to give some words of advice to Haley. Girl, you have not had
and
your
her
own
sister.
Well-
You guys, you need to leave these fools alone. You really need to move on from them.
Yeah.
Stop hanging around people who are low class, who are out, who like they don't belong in the same breath space as you, who don't make the same amount of money that you all make, who are not like going places as you all are going places, who are not as talented as you. Stop hanging around with these fools. You need to stop.
And just a word of advice for Haley specifically, you have not had your own album come out. You've always had music with your sister, which I have loved. But
Yes.
this is your album. This is your first debut album. Do not waste it on
No.
this dust ball.
No.
Do not waste it. Don't even
And
give
give
this
him-
fool life. Let him
No.
suffocate, choke, and let him be there. Don't give
All
that
the
man
trolling
life.
you're trying to
Don't
do.
go make a song that he go make a song
No.
and then you make a song. Let your album be about you. Let it be about your journey in this music
Yes.
thing. Let it be
Be
about
like
that.
Sierra.
Be like
Have
Don't
nothing
even
to say.
address him. Don't even address him. Don't make any music about him. Let him go to the wayside. Just like how was it Beyonce's ex-boyfriend came out to say something? She said nothing.
Yep.
She said nothing.
I said-
The flames came and then they died down shortly after. Don't give this fool life. Oh my God, give me the thing.
Okay.
It was a wasp.
Oh, okay.
But don't give this fool life. He can't even lick the shoe. He can't even lick the dirt off his shoe. He's not even worth
You can't make
it.
a living without you.
Obviously, that's
So
why he's
just
here doing that.
Move on from him.
Move
Learn
on,
the
girl.
lesson.
And keep it pushing.
Okay? And remember what Maya Angelou said.
And don't announce who the hell you're dating with, because as soon as you start announcing who you're dating, these men come out here and embarrass you.
I know.
Please, do not stop praising men. Stop it.
Or even saying I love you, or even posting them on your social media page, or anything. Like, nada. I don't have to announce to the world. And if you're with someone who wants you to announce to the world
Red flag.
that you're taken by them, that is a damn red flag. That's the insecurity right there.
Yeah. Hello.
Because why do you need me to announce it when you and I are together privately and we're good?
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
if someone wants you to parade them around with all the accolades that you have to show that they're with you, no,
Yeah.
that's someone who's insecure to begin with. If they're making those, what is the word, demands.
Yeah.
And who else were we going to talk about? Another idiot.
Oh, Future. Listen. You know what? I'm going to tell you exactly why
He
Future. I
finally
wait.
got the balls to say F you, Russell. All this time he wasn't able to
I
do
know,
it.
I know.
He finally got some kind of
Good for
courage.
you. Good for you.
Ugh.
But, you know, I just want to say the reason why he hates him is because let's just rock
Russell
with
is
me.
a man and he's not. But let me rock
That's
with you.
simple, but let's rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason why he actually hates Russell is because, one, it does not perpetuate that narrative of a woman, of basically a woman being a single mother, having all these kids, which she only had one kid, but he has other baby mothers, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Russell being with Sierra does not perpetuate the narrative that if you're a single mother, nobody will be with you.
Yes.
Like a man like Russell will not go and marry you.
Right.
He will not basically adopt your child, have other kids with you, and then go out of his way to take care of your baby daddy's other kids that he doesn't take care of.
I know.
When you have a man who does that, it basically, because I'm sure Russell wasn't. Future talks down to all of his baby mothers, right? Sure. And I'm sure that when the other baby mothers see Sierra being able to be with a man, have the love of her life, who treats her well, who takes care of her and all this stuff, and
taking
accepts
care of
her,
their children,
and then
her child,
and
she ain't gonna be putting up with Future no more.
Exactly,
they're not gonna be put up with Future no more.
Exactly. So it's like this whole entire it's like this full circle moment where it's like what her decision actually kind of touches everyone else. Absolutely. Just like how Christine's decision as sister wives touched everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So basically, Russell gives all women hope that you don't have to be with somebody with the likes of Future and think that you have no future. Because there is so many men in the world. I know some people will be like, oh, there's 4 women for 1 man. I'm sorry, I don't have to go and date 1,000 men in order for me to find my person. There's more than enough men for women, and there's more than enough good quality men out there who will come and sweep you off your feet.
Absolutely.
So that's why I feel like he actually hates Russell at the end of the day. Because he's like, how dare you go get Sierra, treat her well, and then try to take care of my kids, and then take my kids away, and then you're here being all nice to him. Like, you ain't a man. No, and he is a man. He is the best of men. When we say men, we look at Russell like the creme de la creme of men.
Those are the A-listers now.
Because most men will be like, how you want to take care of another man's child? My thing is, if a man is not standing up in his place and doing it right, why not me as another man do that? Especially when a child is deserving of that. Because so that backwards way of thinking where you should be taking care of another man's child, if the man is not there, why not? That child also needs help.
You know what it is? This is where you talk about, these are like the LeBrons, right? The ones who are thinking even beyond their own family. They're thinking of true legacy.
Absolutely.
They're thinking of black community building.
Like,
that's what it is. And what Russell has done, even these women, those sons that they have, knowing that Russell is going to be paying for their college, knowing that he is there for them, right? He is showing these sons, those black boys that these women have, you know, Future's children that he's not taking care of. He's showing them what to aspire to. He's showing those daughters, what to expect. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is community building that's going to last generations. You know what I'm saying? Helping other people's children. You know, like, it's just amazing. These are the A-listers. This is what you call, like you said, men. These are men.
He has a very special place next to God. When he,
in God's kingdom.
Yeah, in God's kingdom.
I don't know if anybody's next to God.
Not next to God, but like definitely he has a special place in heaven for sure.
Absolutely.
Right? So I feel like he has shown all women and has also shown some men who have common sense how you should be with a woman who has a child. This man has been changing this child's diapers for years. So him saying that is basically him saying, F you for showing what a real man's supposed to be, because you have basically deaded the narrative that men are supposed to be deadbeats and can't be anything. And like all men should be like Future.
And what is sad in Future saying what he said, what it shows me
I'm
is
sure
that
he goes to sleep every night very pissed.
He has no intention
of doing right,
even rising, even like leveling up himself.
He can't even think that far. That's the thing. The mind is limited. That's where he is. So he can't even fathom how is a man taking care of my kids and then also taking care of the child that I had with Sierra, and how is he still around and he's still like in love with this woman? Like, he can't even think about it because the intelligence only goes so far. The the legacy building in you has only gone so far. Like the even man in him, it's limited, so he can't even think about it. So all he has to say really is F Russell, because that's like F you, because I can't even figure out how you're this man.
and the vocabulary is limited.
Of course. That's why we talk about intelligence, okay? So that's why. Like, I'm not even here to say, like, really talk bad about Future, because I'm sure you feel bad yourself. I'm sure every day you probably cry yourself to sleep, probably wondering, like, because the fact that he's saying it years later, and they just celebrated their 7th year wedding anniversary, and you just brought this out a week later.
Congratulations.
He's like,
my
7
darling.
years? I hope they have another
7
child.
years. This is such a beautiful time. 7 years.
Yeah, so that's all I had to say about the bandits.
It's like when Allah said in the Quran, when he told the angels, like, let's make man, right?
Yeah.
This is what Allah created when he created that first man, Adam.
Yeah.
And when you see people like LeBron, you see people like Russell, you know, you're like, yes, these are the men.
Yeah.
And this is what women have to look to say, yes, when I'm thinking about getting that my husband, getting that father of my child, this is what we need to be looking for.
Yeah.
Someone who's not just thinking about, but thinking on a godly plane.
Yeah.
You know, because he's thinking on a godly plane, like, I cannot leave these other children who are actually half siblings of my son, Future.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't see that. We got to reach out there and help.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Level up. Ooh, yeah.
Yes, honey.
You
love
go, girl.
it. And continue to level up, sis. You found
and
a good
see what
one.
she did. She went to the creator
Yeah.
to ask for what she needed.
Yeah.
And the creator is like, I got a man for you because I'm the one who said, let's make man. So he know what a man look like. You came to me, you asked, I'm going to send you a man. And that's what he did.
Because that whole thing about raising another man's child, at the end of the day, if you have a child who probably does need that male stability or something in his life, and you say, hey, I'm with this single mother, but I think that's some simp stuff to go and raise another man's child. Why is it simp?
Exactly.
Why is it simp? Because this child is going to have
community.
The thing is, this child is going to grow up without a father, whatever, might have father issues or whatever the case may be, right? But if you step in and you stop that narrative, you don't know what lives he could have touched in a bad way had he not had that male support system there who could have directed him and led him onto the right path. So why is that simp if a man is not doing his place? Why not you as a man who have come into this woman's life? Why don't you do that? So I never understand when men go and say, oh, that's some simp stuff. They're not men though, but because it doesn't make sense.
At manhood, they have not like risen to that at all. Like, growth has been stunted from a soul level going all the way to the physical level. It all has been stunted. So it is what it is.
But that's all we had to say, y'all.
Yes.
We just had to come out here and talk about the bandits that are out here. And you know, the thing is, even with him saying that, it's not even embarrassing to Sierra. Like, she's so far removed from Future, like, from me.
Like,
and the thing is, Russell loves her. Like, she can go out there, wear whatever she wants. This man's not bashing her. No. He stands next to her. He celebrates her. He understands that she is a woman. She is her own person. I knew who she was because, man, I was here getting a little... you know, feeling some things when she was riding that bull and she was all wet. So I'm not even going to say nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he
also, unlike Kiki Palmer's boyfriend, he also, who's not even, that's not even her husband, talk about your
traditional role. Just go sit your broke ass down somewhere.
You can't even do the tradition of marrying her.
I know.
But he understands this woman has just had a baby. She's feeling good about her body.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to knock that. I'm going to stand next to her. I am going to praise her. And that's what and I'm going to admire her.
At the end of the day, he's the only one at home who gets to be with her in her entirety. So I don't care. Y'all can look, that's fine, but I get to go be home with my woman when we go home, okay? It's a mindset that most men can't even think about.
Certainly, it's not something I will go out there and do.
I mean, obviously not. Because I have a comfort level, right? Exactly. But I can applaud her from afar because, honey, if my body was snatched, I don't know how I act. I mean, I would never do that. I might wear like some more fitted clothing.
Have been snatched at some point in our lives.
Yeah.
I actually never was, because
I never went out wearing a thong or anything. I wore tight-fitting clothes.
There's so many curves that it may be
Well, also, I don't even like that much attention.
It might cause way too much heart attacks.
Yeah,
we
might
did
cause
that
some
when
car
our bodies
accidents.
was snapped and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be too tumultuous.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anyway, but it's Mary.
and Amma.
Leave comment down below. What do you think about these bandits, y'all? Do you agree with us? Do you agree with us on the point that we made about why Future is upset with Russell?
Yeah.
Just comment down below, you guys. Let's get it popping in the comment
he wanted
section.
Sierra to remain in the gutter with him.
I know.
But, God
He wanted her to stay
elevated
being
her
Future's
away.
baby mama. I don't even think
Yes.
about Future and Sierra whenever I think about Sierra. I think about Sierra and Russell.
I know.
Like,
And when I think of the little one, Future,
I think of him as Russell's son.
Russell's son because he's the one who's been there from the time, like you said.
I mean, Russell's even taking up football now. Like, I mean, the man's in full football gear playing football with his daddy.
Oh, you mean Future?
Baby Future. Yes, honey. Yes. I don't agree with the sport because of the head injury. But,
Well,
being a
but
daddy.
he can also show him how to like thrive in that sport.
Yeah.
And but
I'm
that
just
is
so
very-
happy.
that's very
I'm so
exciting.
happy.
And you all can have that too, Haley. You don't need to.
And you're not even a mom. Like, you're the
Subjugate
cream
yourself
of the
to-
crop. This man wasn't
you are-
here and solely your good
you guys
name for
are
what?
A-listers. You do not need to.
The true
be
A-list.
here. Yes, not some A-list that Dave. I don't even know what the hell
Dave
his
Courtney.
name is. That guy looking like anyway, and talking like trash and looking like one.
Hello.
Anywho, but these are the A-listers, and you need to be with someone who also is an A-lister, not some DDG who is not fit.
Some dustball that
to
you had to bring out of the
even-
gutter so people
yeah.
will know who his name was. Girl, bye. You better than that.
Yes.
Leave him in the gutter where you found him. Okay. But it's Mary
And Amma.
signing off, y'all. Have a good Saturday.